This video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet, guys. This incredible wallet, it's light, sleek, and industrial, and it doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge out of your back pocket. It goes in your front pocket, and in fairness, it will seriously change your pocket game. If you've moved on from the flip phone, don't you think it's time to let that 90s style wallet that your dad uses behind? Ridge wallets hold to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. You can choose from over 30 colors and styles. That includes carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It is the best wallet you can buy, and you don't just have to take my word for it, because there's over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once I tried it, I will never go back. And guys, there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, get a full refund. If you decide to keep it, there's a lifetime warranty. Click the link in the description to get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael and use the promo code Chael. Darren Till versus Derek Brunson. You would be stunned how many Darren Till fans, and if I'm being fair, it's less than 30. But the expression, countless fans, have reached out to me and begged me to not put the curse on Darren Till. The curse of having old Chael believe in you. I'm taking Brunson. I'm giving the Till fans what they want. I'm putting the curse on Brunson. It comes with a lot, though. It comes with a lot. Look, first off, I find Brunson to be very consistent. I find him to be a very steady and consistent fighter. I don't find Till to be consistent. Some of Till's best performances have been the nights when he should have done the worst, and vice versa. But I'll give you an example. When Darren Till beat Kelvin Gastelum, that was razor thin. It was close. When the decision came in, nobody knew who was going to win, and nobody complained when it was Till. However, look at what Till was up against. He moved to 185 pounds. He barely got to the States. I remember when Till it was in New York. I happened to be there. Press conference, I happened to be at that. When Till sat on the stage and did the press conference, he was exhausted. He was putting on his game face, but his eyes were telling another story. He needed to go to sleep. He had jet lag. He was fried. He wanted to get to the hotel. He's still got a weight cut in front of him. Even if it's easier to make 185 pounds, he's still got to do it. He's got to rest somewhere. He's got to work with his coaches. He's got to get adjusted. He's got to get an American meal. He's got to figure out what transportation is to get back to the hotel. I mean, there was just a lot of things that he had to deal with. But instead of doing any of that, like a professional, he showed up and did the press conference. And a lot of people wanted to hear from him. Darren Till versus Kelvin Gastelum. That's a big fight if we did it today. It was an even bigger fight then. It had major implications on it. I remember working for ESPN out there, and Dana came to the desk. This was prior to the fight, and I said to him flat out, if Darren Till beats Kelvin, will Darren be considered for the championship fight against Adesanya? And Dana said yes. It's as simple as that, but just to remind you of this time frame, that would have made Darren Till undefeated at 185, even if it was 1-0. He would have taken out a top contender in Gastelum, who just had the most razor-thin fight of Adesanya's career. There was a major revolving door. It would have opened things for Till, taking you back to that time frame. He shows up to a press conference that he almost fell asleep at. He was so tired. So you're not going to expect Till to do very well. In all fairness, that's a super hard fight in a foreign land while you're exhausted at a weight class you haven't been at. Oh, by the way, now you get the pleasures of jet lag. Real thing. Till's not going to perform well. Wrong. He did. But I could say the same thing about the night that Till lost the welterweight championship fight to Woodley. He was a favorite. The sport was getting ready to welcome in the Till era. People thought he was going to run away with it. And it wasn't a matter that T would beat him. If T would have beat him, I don't think I'm having this conversation. I probably would have forgotten the fight happened. It was the way Till performed. He didn't. Till greatly underperformed. He got taken down. He's hard to take down. He got taken down. He got mauled when he was there. He got tired within the fight. It was just the performance. The lights were bright. There was a lot on him. It was a massive weight cut. And he underperformed. Point that I'm making, you don't know what makes this guy tick. The night that Till popped onto the radar, he gets thrown into a main event against Cowboy Cerrone. I remember Brendan Schaub doing an entire piece on this prior to the fight, and Brendan was saying, Cowboy, don't take this fight. There's nothing for you to gain. You're taking on an absolute unknown. All you have to do is lose esteem. Even if you beat this guy, you get nothing. If you do anything short of steamroll him, you go backwards. Till won the fight, and he did it in the first round. It did surprise everybody, right? Now, you know Cowboy's going to take the fight. You know that story. Cowboy didn't give a damn. I'm just setting the stage for you of Till's career and the performances that Till has had with what you thought would happen. When you think everything's going to be smooth, he's going to perform well. He doesn't. When you think everything's against him, he's going to go out there and lay an egg. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's still inconsistent. I'll give him that. I mean, I'm being critical right now. I'm being very critical of a very great fighter. He's inconsistent. I'm right about that. And I just proved it. Proved my point. Brunson's very consistent. But with those consistencies, he has consistently had a problem with a striker he can't take down. Brunson gets frustrated. I know it because it was the problem in my career. So I can see it when other guys have it. When they have the same problem, I can see it. If Brunson comes out and his game plan is to take you down and he fails to take you down, he gets frustrated. And things can unravel very quickly. If you go see, I'll share 2 great fights if you want to go back, right? If you're betting on this fight, 2 great ones to see before you form your opinion. Anderson Silva versus Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson beat Anderson Silva. He lost the decision. He won the fight. One of those nights. But he's in there with a great striker in Anderson. Brunson was successful at getting him down at least part of the time. So he didn't get frustrated. His plan that he came in there with worked at least part of the time. It was enough to march him forward through 15 minutes. The decision is history. The opposite happened when Brunson fought Adesanya. He knew the blueprint. He knew very clearly, I must take Adesanya down, and so did the rest of us, because it was on the heels of Adesanya fighting Vettori, where Vettori did take him down, held him there, frustrated Adesanya. So Brunson knows what he needs to do. When he failed, when Adesanya got his hips away, got that underhook, kept him back on the feet, Brunson got frustrated. So it's one of those deals, because in many ways, this is the same fight. It is. Till is a striker, and he's great at it. And he's weird. He's a very awkward approach. He twists the hips. He keeps his hands down. He goes southpaw. He goes orthodox. He looks like he's going to kick when he's punching. He looks like he's going to punch when he kicks. He's awkward. Adds to his effectiveness. Good news for Brunson. Even though it's the first time he's fighting Till, it's not the first time he's fought that awkward style. Okay. We are going to have a long fight. I don't close my eyes and envision a way that Brunson gets Till out of there. I can see ways that Till stops Brunson. I can see where Till hurts it, but they're unlikely. You're going to have a long, drawn-out contest, and Brunson has always impressed me with his ability to compete. The harder the rounds get, the more he's got to dig, the more grindy and grimy it gets. He seems to rise to. I think that's the kind of fight that he's going to have. I'm lifting the curse from Till. I'm picking Brunson.